Dom, is that you?
Yeah, nigga, how you get in my house?
And that ain't even important. What is important is you keep on lying, nigga. You told me you were supposed to make a video like every day 3 months ago. What happened, nigga? You keep on disappearing, lying and shit. Get your ass up and make a video.
Can't you see, brother? I'm on a new path in life. I'm into meditating, spiritually awoke man, and I have seen through the lens of the metaverse.
You look and sound goofy as hell with that big ass bonnet on your head, bro. If you don't get up and make your ass a video, I don't even wanna talk to you no more, metaverse, nigga. That shit ain't even real. You know what is real? YouTube. Get your black ass up and make you a video.
Nigga, you don't pay one bill around this bitch. You're not my mama, none of that. You cannot tell me what to do. But I was gonna do that anyway.
You sure I'm young dangerous. Mama said, look boy, you famous.
Yeah, what is good, you? Today we're back with another banger video. This is the beginning of a new era of consistency, and this time I'm not capping. I do a lot of cap on the channel. I even got the cap on, but we not gonna cap this time. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And today we are gonna be reacting to rappers that do not cap their lyrics that really some really spooky shit. Because somebody got RIP, don't types of shit. Rest in peace to everybody who became a victim inside this video. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into it.
These are the most disrespectful rap lyrics that really happened. Starting with the bar from Spinner Benz, because on Who I Smoke, he says, 12 paramedics couldn't save your life, boy. Rod K dead, and he never coming back.
I wish we could have just got like the rap video and the lyrics, but I guess we'll have to do a Spinner history. I already kind of know this one. I found out it was real too. Well, I kind of already knew it was real because when he said "Who I Smoke," I was like, okay, hold up, some real shit going on.
Boy, left this in the street. This is the end of your life. Boy, Who I Smoke was one of the most disrespectful songs of all time. And in this bar, Spinner Benz is referring to the passing of 22-year-old Jacksonville rapper Rod K. Rod K was a rapper associated with Foolio and his KTA gang. He had just started rapping a few months before he passed. It was going crazy in Jacksonville. The rapper was shot and passed outside the Hilltop Village Apartments on November 20th, 2020. Paramedics arrived on the scene around 4:30 p.m. and found two victims in the parking lot. Originally, they reported that the wounds weren't life-threatening, but Rod would eventually pass away. So this is what Spinner Benz is talking about when he raps 12 paramedics who couldn't save your life. Rod K's death came just a day after the death of another KTA affiliate, Spaz, 2 times, and he died.
Is this a real target or is this like some type of AI robot? Am I too close to the camera? Or am I just red? I don't know. I'm a little big right now. I don't condone.
At the same place Rod K died at. Foolio's younger brother, Bibby, also passed away at the same apartment. And Jacksonville rapper Queso talked very disrespectful about Bibby in multiple songs. But in Queso, he says Bibby had a closed casket. I wasn't surprised. Bibby was hanging out with a friend outside of the Hilltop Apartments back in February 2019. But out of nowhere, 2 men jumped out of a vehicle and started firing in their direction. 2 boys ran in different directions, with Bibby being chased down, and they shot him to death as he tried to shield himself. The friend survived, and police later recovered more than 45 shell casings from a rifle.
Big boy, did you call it? You must have did something. I mean, 45 shots is a lot of shots. Yeah. And he missed too, so I mean, 45 shots? Damn. He had to be serious.
Not long after Bibby's death, Queso started dissing him in all of his songs to disrespect him. He even went so far and used a picture.
That's crazy and joke for that right now. And Mr. Daddy tough one.
Bibby on his album cover. And he was non-stop with the dissing, since almost every post he made was a diss towards Bibby.
Smoking on.
We're smoking Bibby.
Yeah, all day, you know. Hey, you know we smoke little Bibby. When I put that on Bibby creamy. That cream had
All the dissing drew attention from local news outlets and police. So Queso was eventually charged with the death of Bibby after being arrested for allegedly taking the life of another one of Julio's friends named Lil Buck, and he's still fighting those cases. And things aren't looking the best for Queso in this case, since Queso's dad is telling investigators that Queso was the one who murdered Lil Buck.
Could you imagine your papa telling him? Couldn't even imagine. That's the crazy shit. If you were his father, would you tell him your son to get out of jail? I don't know.
Told the state attorney's office that his son, Hakeem Robinson, posted on Instagram an incriminating message after McCormick was murdered.
All of the stories on the story saying kill and get his toes done.
And was that depicting Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
But that wasn't as disrespectful as what Wooski said in Computers, because he says Phonem stood over J Money and put four in his grill. Now go ask Lil Boo how that hot feel. HK got caught trying to pump fake and forgot on his heels. That BG Wooski.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't do none of this and none of that because I don't know these people at all. But that song was fire when it came out. I remember. I don't remember when it came out. Probably not like the exact day. But there, that little moment when it came out, you know what I'm saying? That shit was fire. It's still fire to this day. I don't listen to it like that because, you know, I just don't. It's kind of old. But that song fire is fun.
He is a rapper from the STL/EBT set of the
We got him
GDs,
set.
and he's one of the O-Block's main ops, and is known for beefing with rappers like Lil Durk and King Von. J Money was a BD from O-Block. Before his death, he was one of O-Block's top shooters. J Money was killed on September 2nd, 2013, which was Labor Day weekend. Rumors say he was set up by a female who convinced him to link up with her in the ops territory. When he got to her spot,
don't trust these guys. That's what I'm telling y'all. Do not trust them.
he saw two ops and instantly knew it was a setup. He tried running away, but wasn't fast enough and got hit in the head and body. After J Money died, Durk and other O-Block members mourned his death on social media. Now let's move on to Lil Boo, since Wooski also dissed him in that song.
That's the dude by
Lil
the
Boo
tire?
was a Team 600 member and one of the gang's founders. Lil Boo taught a lot of the younger gang members how to move in the streets and do drills. Lil Boo had several bodies and was a huge problem to his ops. But Lil Boo ended up getting locked up between 2012 and 2014, which made it hard for his ops to get him. But on April 3rd, 2015, Lil Boo was walking down the street when a car pulled up beside him. A passenger hopped out and started firing Lil Boo multiple times. He was rushed to the hospital where he died at 22 years old. HK is another one of Wooski's ops. He dissed in the song, and many believe that Wooski was somehow involved.
Okay.
HK's death was a major loss to O-Block, but at first, HK wasn't in the streets until his brother T-Roy died. Because T-Roy was King Von's best friend, and they would always go on drills with each other. But on February 15th, 2017, T-Roy was out looking for a rapper named TB from Taekwon World, and T-Roy was out by himself that night and walked into a store trying to hunt TB down. But while he was in the store, he got spotted by FBG Brick, Duck's older brother. Since Brick was cool with TB, he told him that T-Roy was inside the store. T-Roy tried leaving the store, but things didn't go as planned since TB came inside the store and pressed him. And T-Roy couldn't up his gun fast enough, so TB ended up killing him. And since T-Roy died, HK decided to go and get revenge for him because he caught up with TB and popped him outside the same store where his brother died. And 2 months later, HK...
It's crazy how these niggas know, the internet know everything, but the cops don't know nothing. I don't know. They just really don't want to solve anything in Chicago. So if you want to get away with murder, that is the place to pull up to, you know what I'm saying? That shit the law west for real, for real. You ain't gotta go by no laws, no regulations. You can do whatever you want to do.
ended up losing his life. But Wooski's ops didn't let all of the disrespectful lyrics slide, because Lil Durk got disrespectful in the song 248 and said, an OPP got hit in his TOP, and he ain't even died. He also dissed Wooski on Should Have Ducked, saying he survived one to the head, but it up his body. In October
Hey, that was kind of
2018, Wooski went to a funeral of a mob member named Dooski the Man. Dooski had got hit a few days before, and it was rumored that the BDs were behind it.
How you get hit in your head when you took God up? don't know. Shout out to him.
And on the day before Dooski's funeral, O-Block members were seen on FaceTime with Wooski, letting him know they had a big surprise coming for him.
We gon' surprise.
You talking about tonight?
We gon' surprise, bro.
So the day of Dooski the Man's funeral was pretty tense, since everyone knew something could happen. And right after the service ended, Wooski stepped outside to smoke a cigarette when a car pulled up and hit up the front of the church. 5 other people walking out of the building also got hit, and Wooski suffered a wound to the head. He was rushed to the hospital and survived.
Niggas show up to church, bro. A church boy, think about it.
However, he suffered minor brain damage, and he had to relearn how to walk and talk. So his ops steadily made fun of him due to that.
All the ugly motherfuckers seem like they super tough and shit. They super gangster because he ugly and he got shit in his head, so now he's stupid slow, they think that's savage. That's lame. Don't nobody get shot in the head. That's goofy.
Bullets be changing them all. Hope you watching. I hope you ready to go.
But Wooski eventually made a full recovery and returned to rapping. Also, subscribe right quick if you're enjoying the video. But now, let's move on to a bar from UK rapper Young Diz. Because in Smoky Things, he says, CJ's mom kept shedding tears. Somebody tell her, I don't give a that her son ain't here. Ever since her son got dropped, the whole block ain't done. CJ was 17 when he died, and his death was seen as one of the most brutal moves in the UK. His death has been covered by many British media outlets, but on September 4th, 2017, CJ and a group of guys were walking outside a playground in Newham when a truck pulled up and started firing their way. A 17-year-old boy was hit in the leg, and CJ was hit in the head. He was rushed to the hospital and put on life support, but later passed from his injuries. Video footage caught the vehicle used fleeing the scene, but CJ's killers were never arrested. And after CJ died, his gang didn't do anything to retaliate. So Young Diz made fun of them in the song. CJ's mother was pretty upset about the song and went to the police to have it removed from YouTube. But Young Diz,
Hey, that really work out there. They tell the police nigga, you don't like it, your shit could come down, son. Can you imagine?
isn't the only rapper who took shots at someone's mother in a diss, because Spinner Benz did the same, and I Don't Smoke Kendra, saying, this mama got shot, and he's still tweaking. This got shot. Cool, I know she leaving. They shot that finger off. She couldn't even tweet it. Spinner Benz is dissing Fulio and his people with these lines, since Fulio's mother was shot while in her house, and Fulio's girl was hit multiple times while sitting in her car. One bullet grazed her head, and another hit her finger. After Fulio's girl got hit, his ops even went on Instagram making fun of her because of how she looked.
Oh, don't look right. You finna cheat on her,
And after she healed up, she posted a video on her YouTube channel explaining what happened.
So everybody wanna know, where did I get shot? I got wrist in my head, I got shot in my hand, I got shot in my thumb, I got shot in my wrist, I got shot in my knee.
But Fulio ain't let off.
That's foul though. She ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Y'all trying to blow that little wig off. That's tough. That's tough.
The dissing slide, because on his Beatbox remix, he says Corbin got kidnapped and they found his bones. He was right.
I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to laugh at nobody. I just remember these songs. I listen to the songs, so you know, when you listen to the songs and you hear it like read out by the AI, oh no, it's just life.
And this song went viral on TikTok, which made it even more disrespectful. Corbin Johnson was an 18-year-old from East Jacksonville, and Corbin was reported missing by his family on June 11, 2018. On the last day Corbin was seen, he was out applying for jobs with his dad. Eventually, his dad dropped him off at an Amazon warehouse, but he never see his son again. The following day, his dad sent Corbin a couple texts, but couldn't. Eventually, his dad dropped him off at an...
that's some scary shit. How you get disappeared from a Walmart?
Amazon warehouse, but he never see his son again. The following day, his dad...
Amazon, Walmart, y'all know what I mean.
Had sent Corbin a couple texts, but couldn't get an answer. And after 48 hours passed, his family filed a missing person report. But the police didn't have much info to go off of. Then, exactly a whole year later, on July 11th, 2019, a man clearing a field on a tractor found human remains wrapped in a bag. Police instantly determined it was Corbin, and this death was a homicide. There wasn't much evidence to go off of after his body was discovered, so no one was arrested. But Fulio even went live on IG and made fun of Corbin for getting kidnapped after he dropped the diss song.
This man got
kidnapped, like real deal, lost and found type shit. Like they found this man on, bro. I ain't even just saying this shit. They literally found this man bones.
Tata from 4-1 also got disrespectful.
Niggas have no morals, man.
Time stopped breathing, and his mans left him. He was on the floor bleeding. I cannot die on a train like Ethan. Tata was dissing 14-year-old Ethan, aka Nadi Osama, because back in July 2022, Nadi spotted one of his ops at the 13th Street City College train station. So Nadi and his bros allegedly pressed the dude, and Nadi hit him with a broomstick. That's when the unnamed 15-year-old pulled out a knife and poked Nadi. Nadi pushed the dude onto the train tracks and tried running up the stairs, but he couldn't do much with him getting poked in his organs and collapsed. He was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, it was too late, and Nadi died from the wound. And even though Nadi was young, that didn't stop his ops from dissing him after he died. KFG's hopped on IG Live and said,
Never, ever, ever lie. Ever, ever. Can't be in no train station like that stupid naughty, you heard?
Blockwork made a post on IG saying, "Sneak diss me, now you dead. God bless though, Lil." And after Kyle Rich dropped...
Alright, man. That's pretty much it, though. Just make sure y'all... I'll catch you on the next one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.